you're enjoying this content, hit that subscribe button. Join us. Yeah. All sooky now. It's Comic Artist Pro Secrets. My name's Ethan Van Sciver. I'm a 26-year veteran of the comic book industry. World's most charming, elegant, eloquent, and yet, don't worry, humble man. Great big Star Wars fan. Trusted member of the media. I did a live stream this morning where I talked about this article from The Hollywood Reporter. This article in particular. Its proposition is Baby Yoda the future of Star Wars? That is its query, its question, its theory. And the answer, in my opinion, is yeah. Disney Star Wars has tried everything at this point. They've tried to fill the screen with hideous women. That didn't work. They tried Rose Tico. That didn't work. They tried spitting on and disgracing every aspect of George Lucas's Star Wars, and believe it or not, that didn't work. They tried calling the fans bigots, Nazis, and toxic. That didn't work either. They were all out of ideas, and then some big brain over there, probably a big brain hidden under a cowboy hat, Cowboy Dave Filoni, came up with the idea of infantilizing one of George Lucas's finest creations, Yoda, and here we find ourselves. Behold, Disney has stumbled into a whole lot of goodwill all of a sudden, a lot of good vibes, as Star Wars fans on both sides of the aisle are all rushing to embrace this tiny little infant right at the Christmas season. Isn't that interesting? At the Christmas season, born this day in the city of San Francisco is Lucasfilm's savior, Baby Yoda, the future of Star Wars. Now, what kind of idiots? What kind of jackanapes, what kind of buffoons, what kind of jack-a-holes could possibly squander this kind of goodwill and this opportunity? Only one. Disney can. That's who. The mouse. The mouse could squander this wonderful feeling that everybody has by doing crap like this. Disney deletes Baby Yoda gifts over copyright concerns. What the a comic book / Star Wars. Disney, once again, thank you so much for being who we always say that you are, you always will be. Thank you so much for living up to your infamy. Star Wars The Mandalorian finally premiered this month, and it's united the Star Wars fandom in a way nothing has in a long time. You'd be hard-pressed to find someone on the internet who hasn't fallen in love with the show's breakout character, Baby Yoda. Everybody loves Baby Yoda. In the show's pilot, the Mandalorian encounters his newest bounty, which turns out to be a baby, who is the same unknown species as Yoda, hence the nickname. The love for this new character has sparked tons of online content, so naturally, GIFs have been made. Little short bits of animation have been made of the little dude. Many fans and websites create GIFs out of their favorite content, including Vulture. Who cares about Vulture? The online publication often makes lists of GIFable moments, all right? But Catherine Van Arendonk, oh, a fellow Dutch lady, a fellow Dutchman women. Hello, Van Arendonk. That means you're from Aaron's Donk. Okay. Reviewer of the site just revealed that their Baby Yoda GIFs were removed from Giphy for copyright reasons. Look at this beautiful Dutch woman here. She says, want to know something very dumb? All of Vulture's Baby Yoda gifts have been removed from Giphy for copyright reasons. Yeah, that is very, very dumb. Why do you guys shill for Disney so hard? Why did you spend all of the last 5 years calling fans toxic? Because we know about this kind of stuff. We anticipate that this is how Disney is going to behave about everything. Every time they get something wrong, every time they get something right, every time they take one step forward, you got to take 500 steps backwards. Hold on a second. Let me just. Om, lotus position. In with anger, out with love. Om, Baby Yoda. Van Arendonk included a follow-up tweet explaining why this should not have happened. Yeah, please explain it. Meanwhile, this is literally the example in this Forbes piece about GIFs and copyright law. All right, look at this. Fair use. Everything's got to remember what fair use is. It's transformative. You can take somebody else's work, you can add commentary to it, you can change the context of it, and it's called fair use. You're allowed to use GIFs of Baby Yoda. According to Jeff John Roberts of Fortune, GIFs can be considered transformative under copyright law because they do not undermine the market for the original work. That's correct. no one, for instance, is going to watch a Star Wars GIF instead of the original movie. That's a ridiculous prospect. If anything, a GIF is going to make somebody curious about the final work, the work, and decide maybe they want to check it out. You see about 3 animated frames of Baby Yoda, and you're like, what is that? You see Baby Yoda chasing down a frog, and eating the frog. Poor frog. And you're going to want to find out a little bit more about the Mandalorian. So this is a self-defeating and stupid thing. The highlighted part from the shared Forbes article included the following. That's right. All right, The Mandalorian stars Pedro Pascal as the titular. That means the man in the title. It doesn't mean he has man boobs. Bounty hunter who travels the outer reaches of the lawless galaxy, surviving as a mercenary for hire. The series is set shortly after the events of the original trilogy of films. It's right after Return of the Jedi. It's so good. And is expected to have a unique approach to the franchise. So we've also got Gina Carano. Look, that's a woman. Hey, ladies, we got women in this. Carl Weathers, Giancarlo Esposito, Nick Nolte, and a whole lot of other people. Emily Swallow. That's hard. That's a tough name to grow up with. That's a hard name for a girl to grow up with. I understand why she maybe went into the arts. All right, so this is what they're doing, guys. It's unbelievable that Disney cannot perpetuate any goodwill that they've accidentally generated. They didn't mean to do this. They didn't mean to create something that made everyone happy, but they accidentally did. And so they immediately squat all over it. You're not allowed to respond to anyone with a Baby Yoda GIF. You're not allowed to show Baby Yoda GIFs when talking about The Mandalorian. Apparently, Disney is going to shut all of those down off of the Giphy website for copyright reasons. That's fantastic. Fantastic. They've got one thing going from it for themselves right now, one thing going for themselves, and so they're going to hang on to it with both hands and grasp it like greedy and selfish sons of bees. That's right, I said sons of bees, and you can fill in the blank for what B stands for. Feel free. So tell me what you think about this nonsense in the comments below. What do you think? Is this over the line? Do you think Disney's going to fix this and put those GIFs back or what? I've seen so many Baby Yoda GIFs, right directly after the show premiered. It is something that people are interested in. They're actually really involved in this character and they want to see more of them, more of this Baby Yoda character. What do you think about Disney? It's typical. It's funny. This is just what they do, vigorously wet blanket fandom. All right, and please subscribe, check and make sure you're still subscribed. Share this video, talk about it. I mean, what do you think's up? And I'll be back later today with another video. Thank you, everyone. See ya. Hey, I got a P.O. box. Want to send me some mail? Send it to Ethan Van Sciver, P.O. Box 607, Marlton, New Jersey, 08053. And I'll probably open it up on a live stream. Thanks very much, everyone. Hey, you want to follow me on Twitter? Are you sure? Well, if so, I'm at Ethan Van Sciver. That's at Ethan Van Sciver. See you there.